Hey guys, Dustin here with the Han Private Wealth. So today I'm going to talk about registered retirement savings plans, or RRSPs for short, and just how they work. Because out of any investment account that you can invest in, for whatever reason, RSPs have so much misinformation that I find that is out there. And every time I talk with clients, especially new ones, they always tell me, you know what, why are we doing RSPs? They suck. When you redeem from them, you're just going to pay all this tax anyways. Like, what's the point? But when you hear people say that, they really just don't understand how they work. So let's dive into an example to explain. First thing you have to know in order to understand RSPs is what is a marginal and average tax bracket. So in Canada, we have what's called a progressive tax system. And all that means is your income is taxed at different levels the higher it goes. For example, say from $1 to 30,000, you're taxed at 10%. Then the next 30,000 of income you make is taxed at 20%, and it keeps going higher the more income you make. A marginal tax bracket is just a name for the highest tax bracket that you reached. This is important to know because when you make an RSP contribution, the highest tax bracket is what your tax refund will be based on. Your average tax bracket, on the other hand, is the actual tax rate you pay overall after averaging everything out with the withholding tax already taken off at the time you make an RSP redemption. And that is the tax rate you pay when you file your tax return. So, if we look at my example below, I'll show you why RSPs are straight up awesome. So, say you're in a 40% marginal tax bracket and you contribute $10,000 into your RSP. If you do that, you would get back $4,000 from the government back as a tax refund. Now, for RSPs, you can redeem the money inside the account whenever you want. It's not like locked in or anything, but generally, you don't want to redeem from it until retirement. And I see people complain all the time about RSPs that when they redeem the money, they think they're paying all the tax back and they end up aiding RSPs. And yes, when you redeem the money from RSPs, you pay taxes on it. But during retirement, I would say like 99% of the clients that I have worked with, and that's including multi-millionaire clients with lots of money, are almost always in a lower tax bracket than when they made the RSP contribution. That's because in retirement, you're not getting any of your employment income anymore to put you in that high tax bracket. And there's a lot of different income splitting opportunities the government gives you when you reach retirement age to further help you be in the lowest tax bracket possible. And what I see happen often for clients is when they redeem their RSPs during retirement, they're usually only paying around a 20% average tax rate. So by just making an RSP contribution, in my example, your after tax return is 20%. And that is not even including what the investment inside the actual RSP makes. Seriously, what kind of investment that is out there can generate you a no risk 20% net return by just making a contribution? And this is why RSPs are amazing because if you didn't make that contribution, that 20% is just going to the government anyways. So, pretty much as long as you're in a higher tax bracket when you make the RSP contribution compared to when you redeem it, RSPs will always make sense for you to use. And this is where working with a financial planner adds a lot of value because they can help you figure that out. For my clients, I make retirement projections all the time for them to show them what income they're on pace for during retirement. And that gives me a good idea how much value RSPs will be for them. And as always, if you like this video, I appreciate a like and consider subscribing. And if you're based in Canada and ever need help with your own financial planners investments, you can connect with me through my website listed in the link below. Thanks, guys.